going on? I'm going to review the new Funeral Mist record, Deiform. This record came out late last month, right towards the end of 2021. Felt like that was sort of an intentional decision on their part to just sort of spite people who care about year-end lists. They sort of decide, you know, here's a record, listen to it or don't, we don't care. If you're not familiar with Funeral Mist, they are a Swedish black metal project. They are a Marduk side project. So as a Marduk side project, they seem to have that same sort of fuck the world approach to making music, where they're just sort of apathetic about you know, all the trappings that come with selling yourself as a band. And being a Marduk side project, they also have a lot of sonic similarities. Really, you know, just blast beat heavy music, lots of melodic riffs, just that very standard Scandinavian approach to music. That's not to say that Funeral Mist is a standard black metal band, because they're very much not. What really made this band initially stand out to me was its use of, you know, like basically just Gregorian chants in their music, and it's something that's consistently appeared on a lot of their records. It seems like it's sort of just a staple of their sound. But you know, it's not like the lazy sort of like choir that you know, just like somebody holding down a couple keys on a keyboard and just saying like, okay, good enough, let's put this on a record. Like, these feel like fully fleshed out, composed. They're probably just real like audio recordings of monks chanting. And it gives it that very like, you know, ecclesiastical feel. It's got a sort of religious black metal vibe to it. Obviously, you know, probably leaning towards the satanic side of things, but definitely just has that sort of like, I don't know, philosophical underpinning to it. It feels like they're taking what they're doing very seriously. And it's got a very experimental angle to it as well. You know, they use like synths to really good effect. One of my favorite riffs on their last record, Hecatome, was actually just, it was on the 4th track. And it's just this crazy fucking tremolo riff with synth line over it. And it's just so memorable, and it was I felt like such a unique way to utilize the synth to really, I don't know, just elevate the music and add another, you know, layer of melody. And you get a lot of that on this record too. Yeah, so this one's dense. It's about 50 minutes of music. You know, a lot of variety. They make good use of dynamics, but at the end of the day, it is a longer listen. And I mean, frankly, this is one that probably would have gone on my top 20 list if I had been able to spend some more time with it. I mentioned this in the stream I did with Future Ruins, but I put a lot of stock into how many times I listen to an album when I'm compiling that year-end list. And frankly, this is one I just hadn't really listened to enough to say, you know, with certainty, this is one of my favorite records of the year. Of course, now that we're 2 weeks into 2022, looking back at it, it's probably one of my favorite records of 2021. So sonically, what you can expect from this record is, you know, just aggressive tremolo riffs, lots of blast beats, but, you know, good use of dynamics too. There's a lot of slower passages. The vocals are very theatrical, which I really like. If you've listened to the Marduk record Wormwood, I actually think that's basically just a Funeral Mist record that got released under the Marduk name. It's just very out there, very experimental without crossing into like avant-garde territory. You know, it's clear that they're not trying to really reinvent the wheel. They're just they're doing whatever the fuck they want. It's that rebellious black metal spirit, and I really love that. And I love this record. I think it kind of flew under the radar. Like, I'm a huge Funeral Mist fan, and I didn't even know it was coming out until I saw it like had been released. So yeah, just wanted to bring some attention to this one. If you listen to it, let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great 2022.